Hello everyone. It seems like my phone is already getting about how bad my connection is for this stream. Uh, Yo, Fernando, welcome to the stream. Fernando's like, wag, what? Yo, good to see everyone. So right now, the stream's like connection is not doing so hot. I'm working on it though, trying to make sure that the stream is working to pure perfection. But I wanted to check in with everyone. Also, make sure to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. I just wanted to check in with everyone because I noticed that I hadn't really done a stream today, and to give you guys an update about like why I haven't done a stream in a second. Fernando said, "Are you good?" Yeah, I think I am. I think the connection is in. Fernando's like, "You looking depressed?" Nah, I'm not depressed. Also, thank you for that like. Truly appreciate smashing that like button. Is definitely helpful for the channel overall. So the reason why I haven't done a stream today is because I spent time with my dad for a little bit. Also, yes, 2 likes. Solid. Thank you again. The reason why I haven't done a stream today is because I was hanging out with my dad for a lot of it. Dad did like a barbecue kind of thing. I was trying to get some schoolwork done, but Dad wanted to watch some anime, so we watched an episode of One Punch Man, an episode of The Irregular at Magic High School, an episode of Kuro Mukuro, and then we watched an episode of Samurai Flamenco. So we watched a bunch of anime. Daddy Zarbon said, "We are the fuck are the streams." You fucking cuck. I like that you use cuck. Cuck has been like really dope. That's been the new word. Uh, Daddy Zarbon said your dad sounds hot. I understand where you're coming from because anime is that sexiness, but Big Sexy is Jonathan. That's his nickname. Because my girlfriend once was like, "Oh, Jonathan's coming over? Sexy." Let's see. Daddy's Arbon was like, "Awesome." Kirby said, "Would you ever try watching Tales of Zestria?" Maybe. I'm not sure. Daddy's Arbon said, "I mean lol." What part of it did you mean to say lol for? But anyways, me and Dad watched a bunch of anime. Then once I got back to the dorm, I've actually published 2 books today. Dun 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 at the same time. It's because I've been working on 2 books simultaneously. Kirby said, "If you can deal with Japanese talk." Yeah, I watch subbed and dubbed. Recently, I've been watching mainly dubbed anime with like English, mainly because of the fact that I've been writing. I've been writing books while watching anime, and I don't want to have to be writing and reading at the same time. I have the anime on like the bigger screen and what I'm writing on the smaller screen, so it would be like, it would just be awkward. And plus, the way my laptop is set up, it's in front of my television, so it would be blocking the subtitles unless I had it smaller to the side. It's a lot of bullshit to deal with. Daddy Zarbon said, "I need my a-hole RAM by Daddy Benson." The things Zarbon says. Yo, thank you all for smashing that like button. So I actually made a Yu-Gi-Oh deck today. I made a 60 card Goka deck that I don't think is just 60 card garbage. I think it's actually worth playing and actually pretty good. I made a 60 card deck that was like 50-50, like monsters and spells and traps. And I was like, this is actually balanced and there's plenty of search in it. And I did a bunch of test hands, and I'm like, these test hands look really good. So I'm really excited to play it. Didn't have time to do any Yu-Gi-Oh streams today. I really wanted to do a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Daddy Zarbon said, "I love that beard." I want to rub my shaft on it. Try not to rub your arrows through my beard. That seems dangerous. So let's see. So I ended up doing a lot of research today on CIA declassified files concerning psychotronic generators, and you guys may be like, what the fuck does any of that mean? Well, because I finished a couple books, I finished an RPG book called Indel Quest RPG. So if you guys go on Amazon and type in Indel Quest RPG, you guys should be able to find that on Amazon. I think I actually haven't tried Googling myself to see if I can like find my books with the greatest of ease. But I wrote an RPG book so that you guys could start playing that. Kirby said, "I just came back from Big Family Gathering. If you did stream, I would have probably missed it." Well, I'm glad that you didn't miss out on a stream, and I'm glad that you got to participate in this one, Kirby. So that's solid. Uh, Daddy Zarbon said, "Where are you gonna stream, Cuck?" So sadly, this stream will be like the main stream that I end up doing for the night. I still have homework assignments, sadly. I keep trying to do all my homework at the beginning of the week so I don't have to worry about it later on. And then my management teacher gave me an assignment in the middle of the week. So, so like, at the very beginning of the week, I was like, phew, I'm glad I'm done with everything. And then, like, on Wednesday, she was like, and by the way, here's a writing assignment. And I was like, ah. Kirby said I still have 2 Yu-Gi-Oh decks I'd like to try out on you. Oh, ballin'. And that'd be a good way for me to test out some of my decks. Well, not some of my decks. My new deck that I made on Nexus. And of course, I know you still want to play on Links. We want to do those animation duels, Kirby, so we'll definitely make sure to do those as well. Kirby said one of them with an experiment form. Interesting. Oh yeah, and the other book that I published today was Unofficial Vaudeville Guidebook, I believe is what it's called. And it's a book on Japanese mechs. I actually want to do a stream where on the stream we designed a custom mech, or we designed multiple custom mechs with like different colors and weapons and parts. I'm not sure if you all are aware of this, but you can actually buy mechs online, like for you to have, straight up, like actual mech suits. And the whole book is about like that process and how to drive a mech and what are the different parts and weapons and what is the best offensive build and what's the best defensive build, long range combat, short range combat, balance build, what build would I personally want, what would I add to a mech build kind of thing. So if any of that's interesting to you guys, I also, and gals, not assuming gender, I wrote out a guidebook on vaudevilles, the Japanese mechs. They're also known as karatas, if you recognize them by that name more. And then I wrote the Indel RPG guidebook. So if you guys would like to play Indel Quest, which is an RPG that I made, I've made a book for that. And then if you would like to learn more about mech suits, I made a book for that. So I did a lot of research today on psychotronic generators, because I'm thinking about, for one, I want to make another RPG book. 2, Colin from Fighting Central, he wants to write an RPG with me, so that would be another RPG book that I'd be doing. Like, it wouldn't be the same one. I would make another one, and then I would make another one with Colin, probably at the same time. Then I want to do a book that talks either about psychotronic generators and the history behind them, or do a book that's like a game where you use psychotronic generators. So it's interesting. Kirby said RPG, like a Jank Hero story. So Matt wants me, well, I've already talked to Matt about this. So Matt did a remix of Jank Heroes, which is Jank Heroes Remix. But Matt's waiting for me to make a remix of his remix. So to reinvent Jank Heroes based on his reinvention of Jank Heroes. But I want to play more of Jank Heroes Remix in order to get that done. Daddy Zarbon wants me to suck the tip. No, thank you. I don't tip. I currently don't have like sustainable income, so I actually don't tip at places. I'm trying to get better about it, but until I have income, like where I'm regularly making money, I can't really afford to tip and still eat out regularly, kind of thing. Kirby said, remix of a remix. What the fuck? Yeah. So I would actually make a book that was a remix of Jank Heroes Remix. And that's another thing that's on my plan. I like on my to-do list. So you all can see that I've been writing a lot of books, but I also plan to write a lot more. I'm going to be regularly publishing books, and I'll try and do these vlogs to keep you all up to date on what I'm working on. So if you're wondering, yo, where are all the streams at? Why is Jet not streaming as much as he used to? It's because Jet's writing books. I'm writing books and regularly publishing like paperback books that you can. They're only like 24 pages long, 24, 25 pages. But even though the books are only 24 to 25 pages, that still takes like a little while to put out. You know what I mean? In order to get it published and everything and available on Amazon, not only in paperback but in ebook form. So, yeah. Also, the stream is taking a hard hit. I imagine on your end it's lagging pretty bad, but it keeps flashing bad connection on my screen. But yeah, I've been writing a lot of books, which is why I haven't been doing a lot of streaming. Another thing that I've been doing a lot recently, I've been watching a bunch of anime. Going really hard on the anime. I'm caught up on the dub of Knights and Magic. I'm caught up on the dub of 18 If. I'm caught up on the dub of Sayuki Reload Blast. I'm behind on Dragon Ball Super. I've missed like the last 2 to 3 episodes, which is why I haven't been doing the regular Dragon Ball Super review. I've been doing a lot of fighting games with the guys as well. Kirby said occasional hiccups, but the stream is going well. That's good. I'm glad that it's not like destroying you guys' ability to watch it, which is nice. But yeah, I need to catch up on Dragon Ball Super. The reason why I've been catching up on all these dub animes, but I'm behind on Dragon Ball Super is, like I said, with writing the book, it's really easy if I can just hear and understand what's going on than have to also read the screen while I'm writing a book. But more books coming out, most def. So if any of you are interested in any of the books that I mentioned, you guys can check it out. More streams, most definitely. I'm going to try to stream at least once a day. There's no reason to not be able to take at least 15 minutes out of my day to stream. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to stream once a day. I'm going to be regularly pumping out more books for you all to read. I'm going to be doing a lot of research. I'm going to be watching a lot of animes. And that essentially means, like, here are some good things for you guys. Kirby said you would definitely have to read the screen with Tales of Zestria. Yeah, I'd probably have to watch Tales of Zestria in a group setting. In group settings, I can do subbed anime better than I can do it when I'm by myself. Because when I'm by myself, I always want to be doing something else alongside it. You know, I either have homework or I'm going to write a book kind of thing. But if we're all sitting down and we're all there to watch an anime, I'm more likely to do subbed, unless I'm with Matt. And if I'm hanging out with Matt, I'm like, we're watching it dubbed. There's no reason for subs if the dub exists. I still feel like that with my friends, to be honest, unless we're getting together specifically to watch a subbed anime. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've been enjoying a lot of new anime. I've been writing a lot of books. And for the books that are nonfiction, like the Vaudeville guidebook, the one that's like for Japanese mech suits, it requires doing research. A lot of it involves me taking notes and making observations about like the guide videos on how to drive mechs and looking through the custom order builder and looking at the different parts and weapons and learning how the parts and weapons work and saying like these parts would do best for this build of mech kind of thing. So that's no different for the Psychotronic Generator book. If I make a Psychotronic Generator book, by the way, I'm going to have to... Well, it's not that I'm going to have to, but I'm going to want to make my own. There's, from what I've researched, very little known about how a Psychotronic Generator actually works, but it's believed to simply be metal formed in a certain kind of way. So if I can get the proper metals and shape them to the best of my ability based on CIA pictures of Psychotronic Generator, I may be able to like build one and then write my book about not only the history of them, but how they function and how you can use them, not only from notes and CIA documents, but from my own experience. That would be really cool. So that's something I'd really like to do. And I know I haven't really described what a Psychotronic Generator is, but that would be a whole other thing that I would do. It would pretty much be its own video, if I did that, is what I'm saying. So, where was I going from the Psychotronic Generator? More streams coming soon is the main thing. At least one stream a day is something that I'm going to stick by. So at least one stream a day is going to be like a main thing that I do. Books will be coming out regularly, and I'll be telling you all regularly about the books as they come out. I've been watching a lot more anime, so if you guys see more anime discussion videos, that could definitely be a thing. Also, one of the next RPG I work on, I'm going to base the way that stats work off of how Marvel's guidebooks work for superhero characters. So Marvel breaks up like speed, durability, strength, on a scale of 7, and there are like 6 different scales. That, or I got it backwards. It might be 7 different scales on a scale of 6 for a total of 42. I'm gonna have my character scaled in the same way, so that if you wanted to play the game with Marvel characters, they use the same kind of scale, but the game isn't going to use Marvel characters. It also will make it where you can understand how your characters work better. You know what I mean? Like, if you understand the stats of the Hulk and what the Hulk is capable of, then you would know how to make a character in the game that was like the Hulk, or comparable, or even better than the Hulk. Like, that's what I want to be able to do for the game. Kirby said, oh hey, there actually is a dubbed version of Tales of Zestria. Then I might end up watching Tales of Zestria. Who knows? What I'm mainly watching right now are recent anime that are in progress. So they're still making episodes. Preferably anime that are like 9 episodes or so in. Any more than 9, and I feel like I'm investing a little bit too much. Kirby said, I don't like the main character's voice, though, compared to the Japanese one. Fair enough. You know, sometimes a dub doesn't work out too well. There's another anime that I watched recently that I can't remember the name of, because I don't know the Japanese name at all. But I know in English it's like Chrono something. But I really liked it. It was like a Bleach playoff, but it's awful. Like, the voice acting is ass. But I can see where they're going with the story, and I admire the way that they do a lot of things. I feel like the anime in Japanese probably is really great, but I just didn't have the time to watch it in Japanese. But yes, this video is going a little bit longer than I planned. I was going for like 15 minutes or so. I still have homework that I have to do, which is the only reason why I would end this early. And if I had more time, then I would have just done like a Dueling Nexus stream and play it with my new deck and everything. But thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, make sure to share this video with a friend so they can join in the festivities with us. Thank you all for watching. This is your friend, your host, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.